Hello there. So yeah, man, it's Daniel here. Today was a day, man. Today I had a lot of revelations, man. First off, I didn't train today. I didn't do my shadow boxing because my alarm didn't fuck didn't wake me up. It didn't, you know. Uh, Go off. Is that how you say it? But that was good, actually. It's not like I fucking woke up 10 a.m. No, I woke up was like 7. No, I think it was like, no, like 6:30. So, like, it was fine, because I just called an Uber, you know? Like, I had time. And, like, that made me, like, reflect about that. Like, there's other ways to do the same thing, So, I was like, you know? Because if I had the money to, just ask for an Uber, I would just do that. Fuck it, you know. And I had more time to just like have my breakfast, and I was like, this is really good, really good. So I did that, and I was like, maybe I'll train when I get back. And then guess what? I didn't. Not I don't regret it because like it has been like 6 months that I've been training every day. 6 months. It's not like 4 weeks, no, 8 weeks. No, it's 6 months. So like, it's a lot of weeks, man. It's a lot of weeks. Um, it was good, Like I slept well, so I went there and I was like, okay, fuck it, let's go. And then there was like a training, but this was a more interesting training because it was more interactive. Like, was way more interesting. And like I barely died, but like when I wasn't really feeling it. I was like, yeah, fuck it. But I was like, let's analyze the funnel. Let's analyze my metrics. And then I was like, I analyzed the number of leads that I received. And I was like 157. That's okay for 2 months, pretty much. And then the moment that I said that to other reps, she was like, what? No, this is wrong. Because only in July I received 120 leads. And I was like, what? No, this is wrong. Like, and then we compared. And then, like, from the moment that I got this offer, that was on the 8th of June, up to now, I received 127 leads. She received 325 leads. And I was like, no, this is like, I thought that like the leads are automatically, they just go into your account, automatically. They popped in your account, they just, they just come in, they just opt in and that's it. But no, they allocate the leads. So she was like, this is weird. And then like the other rep from other unit, like we did the same thing, the same process. And again, she received like 200 and something. Yeah, 220, something like that. And it was more than me. I was like, this is wrong, man. And then, but like, the only thing you have to like really, because like the theory of her, that was a really good theory, was that like people who are like, who has been in the offer for more time, they have more leads, which makes sense because theoretically they have more experience, or like they convert more. Theoretically, because if you are working, because like my supervisor had mentioned that, like it's going to be based on activity, and people who are not dialing, they're not going to receive the leads. But I am the guy with the highest activity, and I'm the guy who received the least amount of leads. And then it's and she was like, like for you to like really see if this theory is true, you gotta check with this. Let's call her Sarah. Like that is the other rep. She's cool. She's really cool with me. She's very kind. And then I was like, fuck, man, like, it gotta be the same, or like, the difference gotta be minimal. She received 299 leads, and I received 157 for the same timeline. And I was like, because those leads, they were allocated by my supervisor. So I was like, so I've been like, all this time, I've been handicapped. All this time, and I didn't know. And I was like, huh. And like, even though like I was like, I had a handicap all this time, still I was the guy who booked the more amount of calls and like actual sales. And that was it. And then I talked to my manager. I was like, "It, not right, man, not right." This is, and she was like, so like someone has been like jeopardizing it. Like, yeah, well, you know who it is. She's not in the offer right now, but that I was like, fuck, man. Yeah, I've been thinking about all this shit. Like, and still, like, because I think, like, man, I'm not generating opportunities. Man, I'm generating opportunities, like, and I'm the guy who received the least amount of leads. Like, this week, I've done, like, 4 calls. I've called, and, like, that has been, like, my average is 5, like, and tomorrow I have more 2. But, like, the thing is, I'm booking those leads, and, like, there are a lot of reps, they're not like working, they're not dialing, they're not working. Like, there are a lot of, they just like, they don't go like 1 day, like 2 days, they just work part-time, and like they're receiving the same amount of leads. No, they're receiving more leads than I'm receiving, you know. And like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's literally not fair, man, because like, and like, it's not only like in terms of like, it's not fair like with me, like it's not like, it's stupid, like when you look with the perspective of the company. Like, why are you giving leads, like it's $22 per lead, expensive leads, to people who are not dialing the leads, who are not working with the leads, who are not booking the leads? Like, it's stupid, to say the least. It's stupid, you know. And I'm like, fuck, man. Stupid, man, retarded. And I'm like, fuck. You know? I'm still like, I'm working, like I'm doing the job. And like, the thing is that like, I've been like, just like, having a lot of pressure, like demanding on myself. And that's good, But also, I've been handicapped all this time and I didn't know. And like, still, I was the top performer. I've been the top, like, I have been like, being the top performer. Handicapped. And I'm like, fuck. You know? Like, I became undeniable. Literally. Because, like, handicapped, I was the top performer. And, like, now, because I have a really good argument, like, this is not gonna happen again. Talking with my manager, like, and, like, I'm gonna, like, frame this around the benefit of the company. Like, because it is, like, even though, like, yes, I want, and, like, I'm not talking about receiving, like, of course, if I could get more leads, especially the leads that the other reps are not working, they're not working the leads. Fuck, give it to me. I'm gonna work that. I'm gonna work on that. But, like, if I can just get the same amount, because there's, like, two sales reps, they enter after me later. And they have more leads than me. And I enter the offer before them. And they're not working the leads. Like, what's the point? Like, in the perspective of the company. Like, they're not booking the leads. Like, they're wasting the leads. Fuck, man. This is nuts. Just nuts. Then I had a live call today. Really good call. Again, I'm not even practicing the objections. Like, I'm like, like, the process is getting better, but like, I have to like role play, you know, do like the checklist, everything, like the questions that I have to ask, like train on that because like now it's conversion, you know, because with that like now I have like I analyze the funnel and like man like the three metrics like if I can like the pickup rate like that would be like buy more numbers, improve the pickup rate, the show up, improve the show up, which I have some ideas of how to do that, and the close rate. You know, like those are the metrics. If I can like the most important one is the close rate. But like besides close rate is show up. If I can increase the show up, like fuck, a pickup rate, show up rate, and close rate. Those are the metrics. You know, to get 10 sales, man. 10 sales. Improve the close rate because right now it's 5. My close rate is 5. So if I can like just do double of that because like I'm generating like on average like five opportunities, you know. That 10% of that would be like what 0.5, right? Like one per week. That's already like whoa, you know, because the average it has been like one to after like within like 2 weeks, you know. So like one per week. And then on that, like, start to iterating. You know? Yeah, like little by little, I'm figuring out this offer. So yeah, man, and like I'm getting closer and closer. So yeah, man, that's it. Let's keep moving forward. Let's conquer. Bye.